What's up? What's going on out there? Y'all know what time it is. It's Easy Work Boxing, baby. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all see I'm trying to get my setup back up right. It ain't set up right, but it's gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about. Kavaliauskas versus Virgil Ortiz. I really didn't even know about this Casimero and Rigondeaux fight. Y'all know I'm a fan of Rigondeaux. You know, I love the so-called boring fighters. You know, the fighters that people say are boring. That just mean they are perfected their craft a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They probably might not be 100% in all areas of boxing, but at the same time, I love to see the fighters that they say are boring because those are the good fighters. I already talked about the Kavaliauskas versus Virgil Ortiz fight. You know, I'm happy that Kavaliauskas is getting an opponent like Virgil Ortiz because now we can show the people that Kavaliauskas was no pushover. You know, a lot of people was thinking that Kavaliauskas was a nobody when Terrence Crawford fought him. He gave Terrence Crawford a good fight. Some people say he knocked down Terrence Crawford. So when he fight Virgil Ortiz, then we'll be able to see and prove to show the public that he was no pushover. This is going to be a firefight, in my opinion. Virgil Ortiz, man, he come with the whole thing. He's slanging iron. He can he can box. He can brawl. He got power in both hands. I like his style. Him and Oscar Valdez, they remind me a lot of each other. Uh, when I saw Virgil Ortiz fighting, who was it, Maurice Hooker, I knew then that Virgil Ortiz was not ready for Terrence Crawford. A jab will nullify mostly everything that Virgil Ortiz does. If Maurice Hooker would have been more of a mover, and because Maurice Hooker's arms are so long that when he throws punches, he smothers, Terrence would beat Virgil Ortiz. So, he's saying he didn't duck, but, he can't say he ain't backed off. You know what I'm saying? You ain't screamed it since you took that loss to Maurice Hooker. I'm sure your team probably came to you and said, no, you good. You know what I'm saying? You strong. But right now, we don't need to go see Crawford because ever since then, you ain't really screamed his name like you was screaming it before. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm happy for. He can finally show people that he's legit. People can stop all this bomb talk and you know what I'm saying. He was a nobody. You know, now we get to see what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a firefight. I don't know who's gonna come out and win this. I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight for Virgil Ortiz, especially with him now moving up in the ranks, fighting tougher competition. Uh, this is gonna be a good fight for him to see where he's at. But the thing is, the reason I had this being a firefight because Kavaliauskas really don't use a jab like that. Kavaliauskas is more of a hooker. He come in body puncher combinations. You know what I'm saying? He more of a brawler type. So if he had a jab, a decent jab, or a move, or was a mover, I really think that he'll beat Virgil Ortiz. But this here gonna go about chin and who the best in shape. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me answer this. Hello. Yeah, y'all. We back. We back in the building. Right, Mean Machine is in the position where the only way he can get another shot is going through a young killer. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I say he could have, you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he's doing this. This showing the heart of Kavaliauskas. It's showing that Kavaliauskas is willing to go out there and show y'all that whatever he got to do to get back up there to the top, he'll fight anybody. Uh, you ain't heard Jerron Ennis call out Virgil Ortiz, have you? Have any of y'all heard that? Hell no. And I want them two to fight. But you ain't heard Jerron Ennis, the so-called boogeyman or new boogeyman. Everybody's supposed to be the boogeyman, which the only boogeyman at 147 is Terrence Crawford. Shout out to your Dean's Yugas. You know, even though Arrow ducked you, I know a lot of welterweights don't want to fight you. And to be honest with you, I ain't never seen Terrence call out Yordenis Ugas. Has anybody else seen it? I ain't never heard him mention Yordenis Ugas. And y'all know Yordenis Ugas beat Terrence in the amateurs. I go in on everybody. The thing is, it ain't just really much you can go in on Terrence about. Now, you can say he lost to somebody. Yeah, they're having a sport of boxing, but you can't really say nothing bad about Terrence Crawford when it comes to what he's done and accomplished in the sport of boxing. Because we know as fight fans, Terrence ain't ducking no goddamn body. So, but yes, Yordenis Ugas defeated Terrence Crawford in the amateurs. And like I was just saying, I never once have seen or heard Terrence Crawford call out Yordenis Ugas. But right now, that holds nothing. Maybe if the Sean Porter, fight don't go through, then we could probably see him call out Yordenis Ugas. But Yordenis Ugas not having a title, there will really be no need. But if they'll say he can fight a valuable opponent. Oh, when I seen Ugas fight one time, I knew he wasn't no joke. And not only that, he ain't no small little welterweight. He ain't no welterweight they just gonna go out there and pick on. That's why they don't really want to see him like that either. Y'all give me 1 second. That's why they really don't want to see him. He ain't no pushover. He a big, strong welterweight, awkward style. You know what I'm saying? Got boxing ability, can come forward on you. My problem with Yordenis Ugas, y'all, I think he's just a little bit too impatient. And no, not sometimes he could be a little bit too impatient and he can wait on his opponent too much. If he would have really just went at Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying? Like they say that the fact that Sean Porter came out and was boxing him kind of fucked his mind up. Probably could have. But I feel like Yordenis Ugas should have just went out there and stopped waiting on Sean Porter's offense, and he should have attacked Sean Porter. I think he would have won that fight. I think that would have moved better for the judges. But something that people don't talk about anymore when it comes to boxing is the championship rules. The champion rules. You have to beat the champion up real bad or knock him down multiple times to take their title or knock them out. People don't talk about that anymore. The champion rules, baby. You got to really beat the champion to take the champion's belt. I hope Regis Prograis and Michael Garcia fight. I hope that fight happens too. I hope, man, hey, the real shit though, don't nobody want to see Regis Prograis, bro. I'm just going to tell you straight up like it is. Regis Prograis is a 1930s fighter. Regis Prograis will beat the shit out of somebody. But hey, I'm doing too much talking. I forgot. I'm all off subject. Brook versus Khan. Yes, sir. Brook versus Khan. Now, Brook versus Khan, if y'all don't know, man, Brook versus Khan is a fight that been in the weights for like 10 years. This is like a UK's Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. I'm talking the UK is dying for Amir Khan versus Kell Brook. I would play the video, but y'all can look it up yourselves. Them two talking years ago about a potential fight, about how they used to spar each other. Kell Brook saying he got the best of Amir Khan saying he got the best of Kell Brook. Me personally, I really can't say who got the best of who, because Amir Khan got them fast hands, but Kell Brook got them crispy chocolate brownies, them 1-2. So you really can't say but I want to see that fight. I know the UK is dying to see that fight. I think Amir Khan really don't want to fight. I don't think Kell Brook is the one stopping this fight. But good news about it is that if y'all been watching things lately, Amir Khan has been in the gym with Terrence Crawford recently. I guess he just started this about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So he could be training for the potential fact of a Brook fight coming up, y'all. So I hope to see this fight. I've been wanting to see it. I got Brook in that fight. I think Amir Khan is not the same Amir Khan, like he used to be. And these are both opponents that Terrence Crawford just recently beat. and then they should fight each other. You know, they ain't really doing too much else. You know, Amir Khan ain't out here screaming. He ain't at 147 calling out no Keith Thurmans or no. You know, a lot of the old welterweights, the Devin Alexanders, a lot of them guys, you know, they just, you know, stealing the game, getting money. You know, so you know that's just what go now. Rigondeaux versus Casimero. This is gonna be a good fight. You know, I see now Casimero, he ain't no joke. A lot of people gonna go into the fact of the power. They're gonna go into the fact of the punching ability and being in close range with fighters. They think that that's gonna happen with Rigondeaux. And I will say that with Rigondeaux, I have seen this with his defense because he's a southpaw. He moves good, but it's a certain way that you can catch him, in my opinion, on how he moves. And you know, you see him get ducked. I mean, get caught and dropped by I think the Asian fighter that he fought, when he tried to go around and slide on them, and dude turned around and popped him. Rigondeaux doesn't use a high guard. I actually seen a video where they call Rigondeaux the fighter with no defense. I mean, with no guard. That's what they call it, the fighter with no guard, because he doesn't. Rigondeaux is so slick. He can just. Rigondeaux must have been boxing since he was like 4 or some shit, because it's like he could sit and watch his opponents and he could just tell what punches they're throwing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure all boxers can do that from the movement. But Rigondeaux just seemed like he's just on a whole nother fucking level with it. You know what I'm saying? But I see that Casimero doesn't really have that technical background, that sound background of, you know what I'm saying, boxing. But it looked like he gonna give you a hell. He looked like a Burchell a little bit. But, you know, Burchell uses a jab every now and then. But he was like one of those type fighters, you know, he real strong offensively, but he lacks in defense. And going against Rigondeaux, you're going to have some defense. You're going to have more than some power. Like Rigondeaux just told him, you know, I'm not concerned about his power. His power means nothing to me. You know, Casimero, he's saying, you know, he going to knock him out, then he going to go take a try at Nonito Donaire. And he's saying, look, Nonito is scared of him. I don't know. I haven't seen too much about this. I'm just recently catching up on Casimero, so I don't know if Nonito Donaire is actually ducking him, which I doubt for real. You know what I'm saying? But because Nonito is a real deal, 100% boxer, y'all. Nonito is Oscar De La Hoya, and the list goes on with the other fighters who you know have never ducked, like Evander Holyfield. Nonito is one of them type of fighters. I give Nonito Donaire a lot of respect because Nonito don't back down. He don't run from no fight. And so if Casimero does defeat Rigondeaux, which I doubt, he may go and see him, but I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to beat Nonito. But see, then you got to use the triangle effect, which I hate to use it in this situation because Rigondeaux whooped Donaire. And Donaire dropped Rigondeaux too. Like I told y'all, fighter with no guard, that defense. Now that may be a problem against Casimero because Rigondeaux is a fighter that doesn't use a guard. And going against somebody who wants to be that close to you in a fight, you're going to need some defense. You're going to need some high guards. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully, Rigondeaux don't go out there with that Cuban on superior boxer shit because he might get his ass dropped or hurt. So he need to be focused on putting on that high guard, and that's something he really need to be working on, man. You know, I know you're a special fighter. I know you've been in the game long enough for Rigondeaux to, you know, maneuver like that. But going against a guy like this, you're gonna really need a guard. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna throw punches from everywhere with power. And that's one thing about Casimero, Oscar Valdez, and Virgil Ortiz. When they throw punches from their hip. Their intentions are to hurt you. They're not trying to score. They're not trying to win by points. Their intentions are to knock your ass out. They ain't trying to have no motherfucking highlight reel and white glove you. They trying to knock you into outer space. So that's why I think the Kavaliauskas fight and Virgil Ortiz gonna be so good because both of them they slang and bang. But I could really see Virgil Ortiz coming out on top because Virgil Ortiz does have a boxing ability as well with his combination punching, his aggressiveness. So he could possibly beat. Yeah, he'll have to take boxing skills to beat Kavaliauskas. So I'm going with Virgil Ortiz in that fight. I'm going with I'm going with Rigondeaux against Casimero. Uh, Not saying that Rigondeaux can't get dropped because we have seen Rigondeaux get dropped before, and by the punch output and the heavy-handedness of Casimero, then I could possibly see him being dropped. But I think Rigondeaux would outscore uh, Casimero on the cards. He'll land more accurate punches, the more deadlier punches. That left hand of Rigondeaux will shake you up. Y'all seen what it he y'all seen what it did to Nonito Donaire. When he hit Nonito in the face, it'd be hard for me to say Nonito. When he hit Nonito Donaire in the face with that left hand, and that man had to put a glove up over his eye. Now this is the warrior heart of Nonito. When he got hit in the eye, he said he seen double. He's such a warrior. He put his hand over his eye and still went out there and continued to fight y'all. Now that's a warrior. You see what I'm saying? He ain't do that Billy Joe Saunders bullshit. Get punched in the eye, his eye black, and he quit on the stool and all that shit. He went out there like a warrior and continued to fight like a soldier, man. And that's what made me love Rigondeaux. I said, this dude is for real right here. He ain't no quitter. Which is one of the reasons I don't like the Darrell brothers. I do not like the Darrell brothers at all. They win by technicalities all the time. I don't like that. And then they be flopping in the ring and shit like it's basketball. No disrespect to them. Y'all go risk y'all life, but I don't like the Darrell brothers. They flop. They get hit with shots that they know won't hurt, and they just fall out to the ground. Man. I don't like the Darrell brothers. Nothing against them. I don't know them. Hey, y'all blessed. Y'all got a lot of money to take. You handle your business well. Your family good. I'm happy for that. What's up, Tim Hasty? What's up? What's up to everybody watching? Also, y'all see it scrolling past. Y'all don't act like y'all don't see it. Your boy birthday coming up. Easy Work Boxing. Donate to the channel. Cash App a player. PayPal a player. Y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, it's all good, baby. I know how it is. I'm off today. You know what I'm saying? I know we working. You know, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. I just thank y'all for tuning in, most of all. But I need the people to come in. Y'all hit that like button as well. Hit that like button. I need y'all to come in and let's talk about some more boxing. I'm finna go and look up some more. Try to find some more content for y'all. Y'all know I don't really like to choose and pick through a lot of videos and find stuff. I like to just go ad lib as we talk about boxing. You know what I'm saying? I just like to go ad lib and talk about boxing. You know, so I like to go and search through, you know what I'm saying, certain things. And I would like to talk about Keyshawn Davis. That's his name. Guy just fought in the Olympics. Actually, in my opinion, a lot of people are saying that robbery. He was robbed in 2017. He beat that guy, Andy Cruz, in 2017, and they gave him the fight. I don't know why they keep doing that young man like that, but to my brother, if you ever see one of my videos, Keyshawn Davis, man, keep your head up. You are a two-time Olympic champion. I don't care what nobody tell you, and just keep going out there winning, man, because you went out there and you beat that man. I didn't see the second one, so I don't know. Hold on, I'm going to say you are an Olympic gold medalist. I didn't see the second fight yet. But I seen the one in 2017. In my opinion, you won that, man. All that jittery moving and shit don't win fights. He wasn't scoring. He just looked, and you were scoring. You were landing hooks, jabs. He was landing jabs, but you were landing the better punches, in my opinion. And they robbed him, you know. And from what I'm understanding, from what everybody's saying right now, they robbed him again, which is real sad, man. You know, Roy Jones Jr., Floyd Mayweather, Shakur Stevenson, all went through this thing, you know, this situation. You know, and I'm sure there's many more out there who got robbed. You know, and that I'm sure that really hurt, man. You know, that to get this. It's some, to rob me of it. To rob me of it, If I lose, I lose. But to rob me, and I know that's got to hurt real bad, man. That's got to hurt real bad. Oh. Vasil Lomachenko. Your boy Vasil. The Matrix is bad, baby. He fighting, they saying he could fight Richard Comey December 11th, which is to me a cherry pick. Richard Comey, since his knockout loss to Teofimo Lopez, hasn't fought anybody, a step up fight or anything. But, he is a valid opponent. Richard Comey feels comfortable enough to go jump back in there against Vasil Lomachenko. Then who the hell am I to say anything? So that's a potential fight in December 11th. You'll be checking out for that. Oh, Dillian White. Say he's not waiting until November next fight once Arreola, Ruiz, Martin, or Franklin. I would like to see Dillian White versus Andy Ruiz. What y'all think about that fight? Dillian White versus Andy Ruiz. Thank you for the donation, Tim. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Did you hear Casimero versus Nito fight fell through because it didn't fall through because of drug testing? No, I did not. No, I did not. Loma is the greatest. JT Money. JT, come on, JT. We ain't gonna do that, JT. I like Vasil Lomachenko too, but to say he the greatest, come on now. Come on now. We ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna give you your credit. Vasil Lomachenko is a talented, special fighter, but the greatest. The greatest, come on now. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. I like to see that rematch though. I like to see that rematch between Vasil Lomachenko and Vasil Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. I love to see that. But first, I want Kambosos to get his shot, man. Which they saying this fight's supposed to happen in October the 17th or something like that. But I want Kambosos to get his shot. That man deserves his shot, y'all. I really want to see that fight happen, man. That man been waiting damn near a year to get his shot at the title. He been waiting damn near a year to get his shot at the title. Let me go and see what else going on out here in the world box. Oh, shit. Robert Easter. Y'all know Robert Easter. He allegedly facing assault charges for punching a woman. Boy, you finna go to jail. Robert Easter, what you doing punching women, bro? So according to ABC News in Toledo, Ohio, former world champion Robert Easter Jr. has been charged with assault for allegedly punching a woman. ABC Action News obtained court records which indicate that the incident happened at around 3:38 a.m. on Saturday, August 7, 2021. Easter is alleged to have struck a woman on the left side of her face with a closed fist, causing her to lose consciousness. So he didn't knock this lady out. According to the court records, the responding officer said the victim had a split lip and a chipped tooth. Oh, Lord. Easter, 30 years old, is now facing a charge of simple assault. Simple assault? He knocked her teeth out. He chipped her tooth. Well, y'all, let's pray for Robert Easter. And also, let's pray for that young lady who had to go through that, if that's actually true, because it said allegedly he punched this woman. But if that's true, pray for her too. Robert Easter, and hey, how can I say this correctly, okay? No man should hit a woman. But in certain situations, when the timing is wrong and bad, people lose their cool. And depending on what a woman does, things happen. But Robert Easter, I just hope you're okay, bro. I hope that you don't, you know what I'm saying, really have to go through too much of this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you have to do what's necessary, like going to jail and paying your debt to society and this woman. I hope you have to pay to get a teeth fixed if you did that, you know, or for any damages. But we're going to pray for both of y'all and hope y'all come out of this situation, okay? Robert Easter, they say he punched a woman in the face, chipped her tooth and knocked her out, split her lip. So let's just hope he ain't do that. Let's just hope he ain't do that. Oh man, big dog, you crazy as hell. He said, "Bitch, lying, bro." Hey, she may be, man. You know, but we just can't get on here and say that, you know. Just can't get on here and say that. We got to make sure. We got to know for sure. So, like I said, we're going to hold it down for both of them until then. But y'all, I'm coming up on the 30-minute mark. I done been on, you know what I'm saying? I thank everybody for coming on. I thank you for the donation. Tim Hastings, thank you for showing love, my brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's true. They go after the money-hungry women, so, you know. You know what I'm saying? That you want these foreign-looking women, these Arab-looking Instagram models, and you don't know their attitude, their background, you know what I'm saying? None of that. And then, you know, you go and have a baby by them and you don't know, and you knew from jump. This is what kills me with celebrities or boxers or anybody with money who just get money all of a sudden. The woman that's in front of you or who you with now with the money, she wouldn't have hollered at you if you didn't have the money. So why would you want to be with a woman like that? If I was to get rich and get some money, I'll go back and pick up the girls or find a girl that I used to like me before that. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't go and find some girl who was only looking for the bag. But you know, it's different stroke for different folks. But yeah, I mean, every man dream girl. Yeah, but you know, to go and get babies and get married and you already know what they about. You know what I'm saying? You should know. They ain't talking to you because you pimping, because you a pimp. You know what I'm saying? They talking to you because you got bread. So you already know I'm not finna even have a child with you. We ain't having no relationship. We meet and greet. And you can get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else. But y'all, it's time for me to get off, man. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Once again, this is Easy Work Boxing. I'm finna go ahead and get off, try to relax. You know, it is my off day, man. I might come back on with another video later on. I just thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Y'all, please donate to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell and that like button. Also, comment if you watch the channel after we get off. But I just thank everybody for tuning in. It's your boy. See y'all later, man.